Hello YouTube, what is up? This is the White Smellbringer, and today I'm bringing you Chapter 5 of Episode 8. Wait, no, not 8. 9. 9. Chapter 5, Episode 9 of Spartan Ops. Ah, man, I'm having a bad day with this, you know? Like, I was in the middle of recording Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and I was like 4 parts in. I'm like, hello guys, this is the White Smellbringer bringing you Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Part 3. Oh, wait, Episode. Oh, wait, no, it's not Episode. Part 4. Yeah, that's it. You know, I had sort of a problem with that, so. Yeah. Prometheans. Random Prometheans. Die. You're dead. Stay dead. Why didn't you stay dead? You're the exact same one I killed, I know it. Okay, there's one below me. I should probably go get that. Oh, wait, Knights? Knights of the Old Republic. I love that game. I'm forced to kill them. I love that game. I should probably do an LP of that sometime, but I'm a little busy. Bioshock Infinite, Mega Man X, Sonic Adventure 2, you know, all that jazz. Sonic Adventure 2 is probably the first one I'm going to do after I'm done with this. I don't know, I'm focusing on my freedom from this, because, you know, 50 parts of this. 50 parts. Note to any or all LPers, do not do this game. This is, like, a really bad idea, because, you know, it's kind of long and kind of boring and all that jazz. You know, it kind of gets repetitive after a while. I'm only doing this because I started it. So therefore, I'm going to end it. Attack. 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 And never look back. I don't know what movie that's from. I think it's from, like, the Princess and the Cobbler. You know, that really, really... I don't know. I think it was, like... this really... like creative animator dude who did who trained Roger Rabbit and all that jazz. That was apparently his pet project, but it got screwed over because he had to sell it to a like Bond completion company. I think it was Miramax, and they made a really, really bad movie. Like, it's a really bad edit that tries to be Aladdin in spite of the fact that the film actually inspired Aladdin. So it's so yeah, the Miramax cut is actually the result of animation inbreeding, which really explains why it sucks. Because, you know, if the explanation is, it's basically like how most children in the South back in the 1800s were born. Yeah, that pretty much makes sense. Everyone did. Not the South in the 1800s. I apologize for that. How about royalty period? Like, at all. You know, like years about Prince, whatever his face is, and whatever that one, I think it's like Kate Middleton or something. I don't know, I really couldn't care back during then, you know, because, you know, it's sort of boring stuff. Like, you know, I love that. First Marine, I love that. It overshadows a story about the first Marine who, in 40 years, to survive the action that got him the Medal of Honor. And, you know, it's like, oh no, Kate Middleton and Prince whatever his faces announced their marriage, so they're going gaga over that. The American news media. If the British news media went gaga over that, I can understand. They're British royalty. But, you know, the American? Really? Didn't we, like, fight a war to be free of this shit? I'm just saying, you know. You know, I'm just saying, like, if you guys are gonna obsess over British royalty, why don't you just go to Britain and become British? Because, you know, it's kind of frivolous. Like, you know, if you're gonna obsess over it so much, you'll forget something like, I don't know, the first Americans to survive the action got on the Medal of Honor in 40 years, then, yeah, you should probably go back. You should probably go to Britain and live there. Because if you're gonna overlook news about Americans, serious news, you might as well not even be in America. You might as well be in whatever country you're more focused on covering. Of course, granted, that's because the news media really, really, really does not like America. Which, you know, the circumstances really add up. Like, actually, no, I shouldn't say that they don't like America. That's a bit of an over, like, you know, I'm being too anti-whatever. I'm being too anti-liberal. Because there are some things liberals do that I can actually approve of, but for the most part, like, stuff in terms of financial security, I'm with the conservatives. But in terms of moral stuff, like gay rights and that stuff, I'm more of a fan of the liberals. I believe in gay marriage. Why not? Just don't call it gay marriage. You know, like, why can't we call it something else, like state union? Anyways, marriage was initially in the hands of the church, so yeah. And I just lost any potential subscribers whatsoever. But to be honest, I really don't care. It's my opinion. Okay, you know, I don't think I've lost that many subscribers. I think I just lost, like, the anti-gay subscribers, because I know they exist somewhere, and they probably watch this video and they're like, oh, this guy advocates homosexuality. And he's probably, gay. No, I'm not. I'm not gay. In spite of what some people who are watching this video might be thinking. Yeah, somehow I'm making this video about Halo into something about gay rights. Forgive me on that. You know, I'm not... You know, I do love the conservatives who are like, oh, next they'll want to be they'll want to be forcing a... Like, how are they claiming, like, oh, if we allow this, this will be the downfall of America? How? How will it be the downfall of America? Oh, they'll force us to... Are they going to ban straight marriage? Like, or, you know, like, you know, when blacks became racially integrated with whites, they didn't automatically start trying to do that to make themselves superior or put themselves in a better position. No. Also, no. You see, that's white apologists doing that. Yeah, it's funny. Martin Luther King Jr. is on, like, everyone should be free and equal. And 40 years later, American colleges, like, you know, American high schools and American colleges are just like, please state your ethnicity. Why? My ethnicity should not matter. It should not matter whether I'm Hispanic, Black, Asian, or white. If I'm either one of those, that should not matter. You know? It shouldn't matter. It seriously is moot. I don't care if you're white, or black, or Hispanic, or Asian. I don't care. I really don't. You know, like... You know... Because I know what I'm saying isn't new or radical. I'm just pointing out that, you know, there are actually places out there that require you to print out what kind of ethnicity you are. I wish there was an option to, like, write whatever ethnicity you want, because I would totally write, it doesn't matter what ethnicity I am. I'm here, I'm human, let's go. You know, I really don't like that. You know, it feels kind of segregationist, don't you think? Like, you know, like, how some people are treated a lot better because of the color of their skin. And, you know, it doesn't feel right. It didn't feel right when they did in the 60s and the 50s. That's why we changed it. So why should it be right now? Because instead of black people getting screwed out of that, white people are. Suddenly it's right when white people are getting screwed by that? No. You won. You got your racial integration. We got racial integration. Not you. We got racial integration. And that's a victory. That's a very big history for just human rights in general. You know? I don't know. I'm just saying, it's frustrating and annoying, you know? Like, I know, it's like, oh, it's like one box. But I don't think it's simply, in terms of work, like, the amount of work you have to put into it. I think it's simply because of the principle of it that upsets me. The principle. Like, we want you to print whether you're black or you're white. Why should I do that? Why should I have to print whether I'm black or white? If I'm white, fine. If I'm black, fine. If I'm Hispanic, fine. Oh, and I love that people are, like, trying to use African American. Dude, when your parent... Dude, when one of your ancestors can be traced to a slave in the 1800s, you're not African American. You're American who happens to be black. You know? Like, I'm surprised by how radical a thought this is to some people. Because it honestly scares me that some people treat this as new, radical, and ignorant, and insensitive. Like, why? Why is that ignorant? Why is that insensitive? If anything, they're being insensitive to us. So technically, it's the other way around. Seriously, guys. Not radical thought here. Not trying to ruin America's social structure. I'm just pointing out some freaking flaws in our society, man. Whatever. Yeah. I think I'm done with political ranting. because I've gone on about it long enough. You know, I'm trying to keep a joyous attitude, and I really, really want to keep politics out of my videos, but I couldn't. I don't even remember how I got here, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video again just to remember how I got to this, because, you know, it's kind of odd. Like, you know, I don't even recall how I got here, so yeah, I don't recall it at this point. Nah, I don't recall. Like, what point did we start talking about racial I have no clue. I just go. It's a problem in my family. Like, we're talking about one thing about we're talking about one thing, and 15 minutes later, we've switched like 10 different topics. It's ridiculous.
For you? Sure.
Sure, it's quick for us. Only because you could only because 1 minute for you is like 20 minutes. Wait, no, 1 minute for you is like a nanosecond for us. Man, imagine how much the between time for Halo 3 and 4 must have sucked for Cortana. 4 years spent on a ship doing nothing. Think about that. No, not 4 years. Nearly 5 years. Nearly 5 years. It's a lot of time to be just twiddling your thumbs. You know, that would be a long-ass time for a human. Now imagine how long that would be for an AI, and, okay, BFG, awesome, we win. Looks like we win. You know, I think I'm just gonna end up titling this video Suddenly Political, because that's really what it is. I suddenly got political on you guys, and I'm really, you know, I'm sorry for that, but I wanted to make my views known. You know, like, I've been watching some like YouTube videos because there are people out there who just honestly, I don't know, it feels like this is commonplace. Like, treating human beings in spite of what they believe or how they look is a radical concept to some people. Like, okay, so, and I love this one video. It's absolutely hilarious. It's this one, like, anti-gay pastor who's up on there talking about stuff like how this will ruin America and tear down our own institutions. And then he's like, in order to keeping them segregate, what? Pardon me. And he just goes, oh, pardon me, I must have been mistaking the anti-gay argument for the segregation argument. Sorry, they're so similar. Like, it turned out he wasn't anti-gay. In fact, they actually thought the guy was a pastor. It's actually really a funny video. Like, look up anti-gay video with surprise ending, and it should be under that. So, look that up when you're done with this. You know, if you believe in gay rights. All that jazz. Oh. Wow, that ended poorly for that guy.
Roland, translation.
They're dead. Duh.
Trying to find reclaimers.
Oh.
Humans who can operate Forerunner technology. And the tech they were interested in is the same stuff Halsey's call was routed to.
Cool.
See if you can find where the call bounces from here. This is it. Her call hit here, then bounced off into the Covenant BattleNet.
Well, that sucks.
Running through the other IFF tags. It looks like
We're just standing here doing nothing. Twiddling thumbs. Oh, hey, look, crawlers. Hi, Mr. Crawler. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Right, now I'm remembering how I got to that. I made some stupid, offhanded comment about the liberal media that was really stupid, like they don't like America and all that stuff, which I will admit now was a fairly stupid comment of me to say. Like, I don't think about what I say before I say it, mostly because I have a brain that goes slower than my mouth does, so I'm sort of at a disadvantage on that. Sorry about that. Like, I'm sorry if I upset anyone with that. Like, this is a apology, even before I get, like, hate stuff. So, probably by this point in the video, I probably do get a few hate comments, so, yeah. Sudden, yeah, I'm just gonna call this sudden, like, political speaking. You know, because I do really want to make my videos, you know. I thought I said that before.
Any idea what that panel actually did?
I don't know.
Nope, but it upset the locals pretty
Oh,
good.
joy. Are the locals? Oh, there they are. You're gonna die. Prepare to die. Wait, hang on. Now prepare to die. Die, 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 die. There we go. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Na 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 na. I don't know. I don't know. You see, this is why I should not record posts, because it leaves me too much free time on my mind, and I get bored easily. So yeah, I'm gonna explode this guy right now. Explode these guys. That's it. Solution. Problem solved. Explode these guys. That guy got a headshot, and that's funny. Duh, that guy got a bullet to the brain, and that was funny. I don't know. I honestly don't want to make fun of retards. So let's press this one too.
That should do it.
We're just running around pushing buttons. How is this doing anything special? This all it is running around and pushing buttons. So quit making me push buttons. And die. There we go. Oh, save me, light rifle. Oh boy. Oh, never mind. They didn't drop anything off? Hopefully? Whatever. This guy's dead. And that feels good. Feels good to watch him die. I do love the AFK teammate, though. Good going there, buddy. Great teamwork. Attack! And yeah. Shooting some dudes in the face repeatedly until they die of it. And then I'm gonna piss on their corpses because I feel like it. Why am I pissing on their corpses? I don't know. Why are you questioning why I'm pissing on their corpses? Nah, I'm probably not gonna piss on their corpses. Mostly because I can't do that in the game, but also because it feels slightly wrong. I'm just saying, radical news not pissing on their corpses. Slightly wrong. I know, it's radical. Sort of like gay rights. Yeah. Radical new thinking. Gays have rights. You know, gays have the rights to be married, because legally marriage does have a lot of definition.
Here's the last of them.
You know, like, so why can't they enjoy those legal benefits? It's not just moral, it's also legal. You're legally screwing these guys over, punishing them for loving each other.
Excellent work.
How's that right? What kind of society that justifies that really
Let's do it, Crimson.
can say they're in the moral right when they shut out an entire group of people just for believing something different than them? Yeah. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Honestly, I just believe that gays have rights. Radical thought? There were white people back in the 1960s who thought blacks had rights. And we honor those people. Just as much as the black people. Maybe a little more, because they were going to suffer discrimination and thoughts of they betrayed their own race. You know?
I think it's the answer to all our problems.
So, yeah. We end off with that. Yeah. Just saying. You know, I'm just saying. Give it a thought for those of you who really tend to shut out the gay issue, because, you know, it's one of those battles I'll fight to the end. But with that being said, this is the way to my ringer, and I wish you all a good night. Gay or not gay, hating or not hating, I wish you all a good night.